Shadow of the Colossus is one of those generation-defining games for the PS2 for me, and in many regards still functions as a standard that I hold games to today. Its unbelievable scale, sense of awe, level of immersion, emotional gut-punching finale. Let's take this one at a time. Let's start with story. The story in this game is beautifully simple, and it is in this simplicity that the true eloquence of the story presents itself. You have an unbreakable bond with your horse who, in many instances, acts as a complete reflection of the player itself and is your only companion in this desolate world. You also have a girl who's like wicked dead. She's taking a good old nap, and you take her on your trusty steed to this cursed land with the intention of bringing her back to life. It's simple, non-intrusive, and gives you, the player, ultimate reign to impose yourself on the protagonist. You are then greeted by some hum shlum glum glum speak from a mysterious voice that informs the player what they must do, providing just enough needed exposition while keeping the player's goals clear. Defeat Colossi and your girlfriend will live again, and sets you off to face your first foe. Simple. Then the game just leaves you there to figure out for yourself where you must go and what you must do. It trusts in the ability of the player to identify their goal. A single concentrated beam of light guides the way, showing that this is where I must go to face my foe. Ha! That rhymed. Every time you concentrate the light in your sword, you're heading to a new, amazing locale with an exciting enemy to uncover and to overcome that will bring you one step closer to awakening your beloved. Now, Shadow of the Colossus is as much a game about playing as it is about feeling. You feel the anticipation riding towards that next foe. You feel the sense of scale of the towering beast growing as you retract out of frame. A speck of dust, a mere annoyance to this colossal creature. You feel the frustration as you frantically fire off arrows, yelling, "What the fuck do I even do?" You feel the helplessness in the protagonist's voice as he calls out for his horse. You feel the triumph of a hard-fought victory, overcoming all the odds, holding on for dear life as you deliver the final strike to stand above your foe, victorious. Then, you feel a sense of sadness. The music quiets and you stand alone in this cursed land, having just defeated this undeniably beautiful creature. Except the sand snake. Fuck the sand snake. And you can't help but question what it is you've just done. Each of these colossi have their own personality, their own unique life to them. The llama colossus is inquisitive. It's like a child playing peekaboo with a dear friend. The bearded colossus is like an old man with a beard until you go and you dive bomb his face and you go to stab City on his head. My personal favorite colossus, the bird, sits peacefully atop his perch, occasionally flying around curiously, but without any real regard for your presence. And in many instances, it's not until you shoot these things in the fucking face do any of the colossi show any hostility towards you. With each vanquished foe, the players to feel less and less sure about the purity of their cause. And this is further iterated by the physical transformation that the character undergoes. With each defeated enemy, you come closer and closer to being reunited with your love, but further and further from where you were at the beginning of the story. As the game progresses, the appearance, the movement, humanity of the player becomes distorted. There becomes a weight, and you know your journey is almost over with only a few more foes, and you're done. It's this blending of world, atmosphere, emotion, story, and scale that make this game a masterpiece. Man, get a load of Shadow of the Colossus.